Hello, my name is Christy Boyd, and this is a brief introduction into the uses of AI in national security and the impact of black box AI. AI is transforming most sectors of society, including national security and cybersecurity. Agencies across the U.S. are investing in AI strategy for national security. Homeland Security is including AI capabilities as a key part of their strategy. The U.S. Department of Defense, the DoD, shares the sentiment in its AI strategy from 2018. It explains that a robust and advanced AI strategy is essential for national security. The U.S. National Security Agency, the NSA, has expressed their interest in further developing AI capabilities, specifically the ways in which AI will support the intelligence community's efforts to secure and defend national security. I want to emphasize that the NSA strategy specifically plans to include AI in cybersecurity measures, and they are not alone in this approach. The global AI and cybersecurity market accounted for $14.9 billion in 2021, and it is estimated to reach the market value of $133.8 billion by 2030. These numbers are driven mostly by the growing number of cyber attacks on countries and companies. As the world continues to get more connected, cybersecurity will continue to play a proportionately large role. Most countries across the globe, including strategic competitors of the US, such as China and Russia, are investing in the power of AI to help in the cyber domain. A robust AI strategy can help countries develop a leadership position in the cybersecurity and national security domains. On the other hand, with a lack of investment, failure to adopt AI technology could place a country in competitive disadvantage. But before we go any further, let's define what we mean by AI. Artificial intelligence, or AI for short, is the field of computer science dedicated to solving problems commonly associated with human intelligence, such as learning, reading, sorting, and pattern recognition. Now, this video won't go into detail about the different types of AI or the specifics of how AI works, but what is important to us is that AI can do some tasks faster than humans. Specifically, AI can collect, analyze, and model data faster than humans ever could. These capabilities provide a great advantage to national security organizations. A lot of national security work consists of monitoring potential threats, identifying suspect patterns, and searching for indicators of malicious activity. Nowadays, a lot of this work is done online by processing through millions of structured and unstructured data points. Communication channels across the deep dark web often signal targeted cybersecurity threats, like leaked classified data or coordinated malware attacks. AI can scan the internet much faster than humanly possible, and it can escalate potential threats to human review. AI can also enable effective real-life surveillance through scanning vulnerable areas for suspicious activity or actors. Overall, AI can have figurative eyes in all areas that need oversight, something that's just not humanly possible. AI can also help analyze thousands of conditions and data points that are relevant to national security concerns. Things like the state of the infrastructure, quantity and the sources of cyber attacks, recent developments in international relations, intelligence findings, law enforcement updates. All of these factors play a role in the national security strategy. Even after all the data points are collected, processing and analyzing through the data requires a lot of human effort. AI systems can be so much more effective at synthesizing millions of data points. AI can easily combine information from various sources and create a robust summary of the exact threat landscape. Once the information is collected, AI can help national security experts develop a strong strategy through modeling. AI modeling allows national security experts to test out hypothetical scenarios and ask what-if questions. Say the NSA suspects that a malicious actor is planning an attack on the Colonial Pipeline in North Carolina. With AI modeling capabilities, the NSA can preemptively play out various attack scenarios and potential real-life consequences of an attack. This ability to stress test diagnoses, decisions, and assessments can help the national security community more effectively solve strategic-level dilemmas. You can apply these AI capabilities to a variety of national cyber concerns. AI can help address basic administrative tasks, such as the day-to-day processes of running a national security organization. It can enhance the talent management, billing, compensation, and other business operations. AI can also assist with strategic thinking by developing, collecting, and analyzing data, running simulations, assessing feasibility of situations and solutions. Finally, operational AI enables execution of the strategy and takes real-life actions such as completing active surveillance through the use of facial recognition, controlling unmanned vehicles or aerial drones, running cyber attacks and counterattacks. While all of these categories can benefit from AI, applications of AI in strategic and operational contexts raise some questions about the implementation, the ethics, and the risks. Using AI to make strategic and operational decisions around national security comes with some inherent risks. Like any other software tool, AI is not perfect and can have bugs and glitches. While we can do our best to avoid bugs and test for gaps, how do we accommodate for the bugs that are guaranteed to creep into any software tool? Additionally, most analytical solutions come with a margin of error. Decisions made within the margin of error in national security contexts can have disastrous consequences, such as downed infrastructure or escalation of conflict. AI can also get hacked and manipulated. Malicious actors can gain unauthorized access to the training data, the AI model itself, the system running the model, or even the outputs of the recommendation. Then the attackers can shift the AI system to their own advantage. AI may also complicate the decision-making process by providing too many details or too many pieces of information. AI creates a false sense of complete information, which is impossible to achieve in the dynamic context of national security issues. The false sense of complete information may lead to humans making decisions with unwarranted certainty. AI also is sometimes perceived as almost infallible. If an AI predicts something, then of course it's accurate or has to be somewhat truthful, right? In reality, of course, AI is imperfect and it does make mistakes, which are important to understand and be aware of. And many of the factors at play in considerations of national security are really hard to quantify with the specificity that AI may require. How do you quantify a human life that can be impacted in a national security incident? While economists and some military professionals have methods of assessing the value of human life, there's something distinctly different when the same analysis is being performed by a machine rather than a human. All of these issues can be exacerbated by what's called black box or non-transparent AI. Black box AI is an AI system whose inputs and operations are not visible to the user. While there are ways to provide transparency into an AI system, black box AI is more common in extremely complicated or layered systems where one AI may feed into another AI. These layered systems can be notoriously difficult to troubleshoot or even understand. Incomprehensible or black box AI systems may be okay in video games, but they raise a lot of concerns when used or considered in the national security context. Think about how black box AI heightens the risks that we just reviewed. Black box AI makes it much more difficult to identify technological issues such as bugs or glitches. It also can obscure malicious actors who infiltrated the system. Black box AI combined with information overload can make it harder to confirm whether all the relevant decision points were considered when analyzing the threat or proposing a response to an attack. Finally, if humans are relying on black box AI, it can be hard to decipher whether it's actually an informed decisions. Do we have all the variables? Is there a glitch that's impacting the process? It's hard to say. And in the context of national security, the uncertainty can be really bad. Imagine that a black box AI is used to advise the NSA. How do we actually know how the decision was made? Do we understand what happened to form the decision? Do we understand the variables or the inputs that were involved? Who can audit this decision? Who's responsible for any of the mistakes? We probably would want a significant level of transparency or an understanding into the AI systems that are advising the NSA or any other organization that's charged with protecting our national security. A way to think about the use of AI in national security is also through the perspective of the different roles that AI can take. AI can be framed as a tool, a decision maker, or anywhere in between. In some contexts, we can trust the machine to make a decision. In national security, perhaps we're comfortable with AI automating certain tasks, certain admin tasks. Perhaps we even trust the AI to scour the dark web and flag potential threats for human review. but we probably won't trust an AI system to initiate a counter-response to a nation-state cyber attack. The level of transparency necessary may depend on the role that AI takes on. Given the sensitive nature of national security, we may be comfortable leveraging AI as a data collector, as a human advisor. In some limited cases, we could even trust AI to be the decision maker with human oversight. But it seems reasonable to say that we need some transparency into the AI. Now, it's important to call out that the transparency or the black box status of AI depends just as much on the design of the system as it does on who's looking at it. Would we consider an AI transparent if only the most advanced AI scientists can understand it? Should an average expert be able to understand it, or should it be understandable by the general public? This isn't to say that transparency in decisions made by AI is not a great goal to have. Rather, we should recognize that transparency is somewhat of a nebulous term, and we need to be a lot more specific about our expectations. Ultimately, this conversation boils down to one question that should always be asked before implementing AI, especially in the context of national security or cybersecurity. The question is, how much should humans be in the loop? It might be tempting to say that no, we shouldn't use black box AI at all, especially in national security. But most likely the answer is somewhat dependent on the context. It's probably okay for AI to scan networks of suspicious activity. It's probably okay if the AI is a little bit black box and we don't quite understand how it identifies malicious actors and blocks those who gained unauthorized access. However, as long as it does a good job and we have the ability to rectify mistakes, we're probably okay with not having full understanding of what goes on behind the scenes. But if an AI is recommending attacks on another nation state due to some suspected hacking or interference, we probably would want to know all the details. We would definitely want to be in the loop. With that, thank you.